So today's my last day in quarantine. My razor broke when I was traveling, so didn't have a chance to get out and get a razor. But with today being the last day in quarantine, it's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm pretty much packed right there. Checkout time is going to be 6:45 for me. And then I got to get some paperwork that says I made it through the ASQ and stuff like that. Had to give them the information of where I'm going in Koh Samui. So I should be able to travel no problem. They gonna call me a taxi or get me a ride to the airport. I expect that to be about a 40-minute drive. And my flight takes off at like 10:30 and I arrive in Koh Samui around 11:45. Once I get there, I've arranged to have a scooter meet me. And the scooter guy, it's a newer 150. I don't know what model yet. It's gonna be 4,000 baht for the month. That's about 130 bucks. I had arranged one for 3,000 baht, but the guy sold them all out, so missed out on that. And then I'm gonna head to my hotel. I'm staying at Crystal Bay Yacht Club. Interested to see it because I've been watching YouTube videos. My wife and I have been watching YouTube videos and the place looks absolutely beautiful. I think I'm paying about 27 bucks a night for a hillside sea view villa. And I'm staying there for 5 nights, and then I've got to look for another place for the remaining time here in Koh Samui. I'm staying there from April 28th until May 27th. I'll be flying back to Bangkok on the 27th. My flight takes off on the morning of the 29th. I didn't want to risk it and wait till the 28th, so I'll be staying here in Bangkok somewhere near the airport the last 2 days. I'll definitely give you guys updates on that. So my plan today is to get off the plane at Koh Samui, ride the scooter directly to my hotel. I plan on sharing all this with you further on in this video. I'm going to unpack. I'm going to get my Wi-Fi set up. Then I plan on doing a drive all the way around the island, and then just relaxing the rest of the day at the resort, checking out the beach. So I'll be sharing all that. Stay on this video because this is my day today. Traveling from Bangkok ASQ all the way to my hotel in Koh Samui, and trying to keep you guys updated as I go. Talk to you guys soon. See you in a minute. So that was the easiest process ever. I got a call at my room at 6:45, and they said I could come downstairs, and they gave me 3 pieces of paper. I'm gonna have to use Google Translate to see what they say. And the taxi was already here. There's my taxi driver right there. And that's it. So now we're on the way to the airport. And unless I see something cool on the way there, that'll be the next video. See you in a second. So just a little update. The first taxi looked like it had a water leak and it overheated. So I'm in my second taxi now. And just a little handoff. So I'll see you guys at the airport. So I've arrived at Bangkok Airport. You can tell it's pretty empty. I mean, there's people here, but it's not very crowded at all. I'm on the taxi right here, my first taxi from the hotel. He had a water leak and he overheated. It's kind of cool though. He jumped out of the taxi, and within 30 seconds I was in the next taxi on my way here. So they know what they're doing here. First taxi cost me 77 baht, which is a little over $2. And then the second taxi cost me 200 baht, which is about a little less than $7. So about $8 or $9 to get to the airport. Probably about 10 miles in Bangkok during rush hour, but the traffic wasn't bad at all. So now I'm here just waiting to check in at 7:30 a.m. and my flight doesn't take off till 10:30. I checked the board, it's not canceled. That's a good sign. I'll be keeping an eye on that, and I'll be checking in here in probably the next hour or so. So next time you see me, I'll either be at the gates or I'll be in Koh Samui. So I've made it through security to the domestic terminals. So I came from that way behind me, and one thing you're going to notice is there is nobody here. I mean, look at this. So, next stop, next part of this video, Koh Samui. See you there. So I love this little airport. Just got here, and my scooter guys are on their way, so they should be here in about 5 minutes. And then the next stop will be the hotel. Going through the health check was pretty easy. They have an app. You just fill it out before you get here. They look at your barcode, and then I had the ASQ paperwork, and they just waved me through as soon as they saw that. So next stop, hotel. So this is as good a time as any to tell you about the scooter. So I had a scooter reserved, and I had the scooter reserved for 3,000 baht for the month. And for you guys that don't know, with the exchange rate, that was less than $90 for a month for a scooter, which was pretty good. It turned out that the guy I was renting it from actually rented all of his. So then I had to go to plan B, and I started looking around. And I got this one right here, and it's a PCX 150. And it's from Vasana Motorbike. And the guy's name is Matteo Nani. Well, I'll tell you, he charged me 4,000 baht for the month. I tried to negotiate, but he said, hey, it's a 150. And I think the one I was getting was a 125. And he said it's almost new. Well, this thing runs great. And on top of it, he actually met me at the airport. So what's really cool is I didn't have to take a taxi or anything from the airport, which in a way probably saved me 10, 15, maybe even $20. Maybe not 20, maybe 10 or 15 bucks. So even though I paid a little extra for it, it made it worth it. So, you know, it's Vasana motorbike. I asked them about the Punch It Gym, and I guess they sponsor motorbikes for advertising. So far, without a doubt, guy's a good guy. I would recommend him to anybody looking for a motorbike here in Koh Samui. Straight up guy, and I think he might own a restaurant or have something to do with a restaurant too as well in Lamai. So I'll let you know about the hotel in the next little clip here. Stand by, hold on. So I'm at the hotel, and it's right on the main island road just north of Koh Samui at a place called Crystal Bay. I'm gonna pause this for a moment, and I'm gonna walk down the little alleyway to get towards the hotel, and then prepare to be amazed. So about a third of the way down is this little guard shack, which it's so empty right now. There is no guard. We check in at the restaurant, and there's a hint of what I'm about to show you here in a couple minutes. This is part of the grounds near the main entrance, and I will say that it is a little neglected, but that is to be expected right now with COVID and the prices that we're paying. I'm not going to tell you the price I'm paying, but I will tell you that I signed up for the first 5 days on Agoda, and then I got here, and you know, the room was good. I thought I needed a little more space, so I started to look around, but I found out that it's much more convenient staying right where I am. And like I said, I'm not going to tell you the price, but for 1 month, you would be shocked at the price I'm going to be paying. So if you'd like to know, comment below and I will answer in the comments. So this is going to be a public beach, but this is where parking is. So right now you can tell there's not a lot of cars, bikes parked here. It does fill up during the day, as well as along the side here. Locals come to visit the beach too, because the beach is just amazing. Stand by, you'll see it in a second. So these are the grounds of Crystal Bay Yacht Club, and I actually walked around the whole place yesterday, and I would estimate that there's 40 or 60 of these villas right here, along walkways, all directly leading to the beach. Off to this side is the reception area and a restaurant. But you're about to see why I can't leave this place. And there is no need to look for another place to stay. This is right on the beach. I guess the beaches do get busy when there is no COVID going around. But I can tell you right now, there's been no more than 10 people on this beach total. I come out here and I run 1 mile to 2 miles every morning. I start at that end, and I go to that end, and I come back to this end, and I do that a whole bunch of times. There is Crystal Bay Yacht Club, as well as I'm going to tell you how I fell in love with this place online. Right there is a camera, and it's a live cam from Crystal Bay. You can YouTube it, and my wife and I watch those videos every morning and every evening, and we're just amazed at the beauty of this place. It's pretty cool. There's a private pool villa up there. So not only do they have their own little villa, they have their own pool. This is where the massages happen. And you know, like I said, there's a few things here that do need a little work right now. But with COVID, it's totally to be expected and understood. There's these cabanas right on the beach. Lots of chairs. Awesome pool. The water is clean. The temperature is great. And then here's the Hilltop Villas up there. And that's where I'm staying, and I was totally satisfied with the price I was paying from Agoda. But I'm even more satisfied with the price I'm paying now that I'm here. So that's a little bit of advice. And I've learned this. Book a few nights on Agoda when you're coming, so that way you have something set. And then start looking around at other options, or just talk to the ownership or the management about extending. And you can usually get a much better price. So I'm going to turn the camera back around and show you this. So I've got my own little covered porch patio. Leave your shoes outside because they usually have beach sand on them. And then here's the room. Now I'm going to tell you, this room is huge. And when I walked in, there were only those two chairs and that small table, that bed, and this desk over here. This wasn't even here, but I went down to the restaurant, and I'm going to tell you, having a place to sit and actually work makes this room all the better. There are no dressers, and there is no kitchen, but the bathroom is awesome. The shower is hot water. Everything is super clean. I mean, super clean. And one of my favorite things I forgot to tell you at the beginning of this video, at this part of the video, is getting your laundry done here. You bring them to a laundry place. And I brought 10 pounds of clothes. So that's about, I think it's 4 kilos or 10 pounds. And ironed, this guy charges 50 baht a pound. So it's a kilo, so that's 200 baht total. 200 baht is about $6, $6 or $7. You can get about 10 pounds of clothes washed, folded, pressed, and just perfect. I mean, it is one of my favorite things about Thailand. So that's it for this video. I showed you my whole trip to Koh Samui. From leaving the ASQ hotel to what my scooter looks like, to what the villa looks like, and everything in between. I'll see you guys in the next video.